Hey everybody, welcome to another Paint the Edge Up, where I teach you to make a cool painting in about an hour and I get a little drunk doing it. My name is Joel and today we're painting this painting right here. I call it the house down the street. It's kind of spooky, but I like it. I don't know, I'm going to try it, okay? So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to tell you everything you need for this painting. Before I get to that, please like, share, follow, subscribe, all the stuff. Search Paint the Edge Off, you'll find me. Also, I'm going to give away a free giveaway painting like I do with all my classes. Just have to answer my subjective trivia question first in the comments, and I'll send you a free painting of your choice. Okay, yeah, I think that's about it. So, here's what you're going to need. You will need a canvas, okay, pretty important. You want something to paint on. I'm using a 16 by 20 canvas, but feel free to use a different size if you want. I've also got some other stuff. I've got paper towels. I've got a water cup. Okay, this is acrylic paint, so you need water to mix in with your paint. Acrylic paint is water-based. I've got paper plates for my palette. You can use something else if you like, but I use paper plates. It's just easy. I've got a blow dryer. Helps me dry my painting fast. I've got whiskey. Okay, whiskey's good. And then I've also got some tools here. I've got a pencil. I've got a Sharpie, okay? I've got a little kneaded eraser in case I need to erase what I've drawn with my pencil. I've got my 4 brushes. I've got my big flat brush, all right? I've got my medium flat brush. I've got my medium round brush here, and my little baby round brush, okay? So those are all my brushes. Take those, put them bristle down in your water cup. And then I've also got some blue painter's tape, okay? I'm going to use this today to kind of make some straight edges, make my house that I'm going to paint in. And paint colors, I've got white paint, I've got black paint, phthalo blue, and light yellow. I think that's all I need. I mean, I might grab a red or a brown maybe add some colors in the trees, but I think I'm just going to roll with these 4 colors. So, that's everything we need. Cheers. Let's get going. Okay. Let's add a shot to our shot counter. Let's add a shot to our shot counter. Shot counter. Okay. Okay, you know, let's just start painting. Our background is just going to be kind of a light bluish gray to a dark bluish gray at the top, okay? So light at the bottom, dark at the top. Let's get going. White paint. Lost in thought. White paint. Black, a little bit of black paint. A little bit more, I guess. And some phthalo blue. Sorry if I sound like shit. I've been feeling kind of sick. I think I got a sinus infection. I think that's what, I don't know. It's got to be what it is. Now, let me move my camera up here. See the painting. And, you know, let's go ahead and fix this crap. I don't know why it does this. Mirror. Okay. Okay, let's start painting. Let's take our big brush out of our water cup, tap it off, give it a nice tap. Why does this look all red all of a sudden? All orange. Weird. Okay, let's take our big brush there, let's tap it off. Okay, let's mix some white, black, and blue together. Lots of white. Stir our brush around in our white paint. Close your eyes. Let's take a little bit of black in here. Get ourselves a light gray. Okay. Light gray. And let's pull some blue in now. See what that... Oh, that's way too much blue. Jesus, that's... Well, you know, I guess it's okay. It's not crazy. But it's a lot more blue than we want. Well, we're going to use that a lot more black and white here to gray it out a little bit. Something like that. You know, I'm not going to accept this. Last time I did it was just some random person. Alright. Okay, there we go. We kind of got a nice little grayish light blue here. What is going on with my camera, though? Looks very red to me. Uh-huh. Oh, cancel. Not that. Options. Aha. Interesting. 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 Oh, all my shit didn't save. That's why it looks weird. Okay, give me a second. Let me fix this. Sorry, if you're on TikTok, you don't know what I'm doing right now, but Alright, let's try this. Okay, here we go. Sorry about all that. Sorry about that. Got ourselves a nice light gray blue. Let's start painting. Let's start at the bottom here. I'm just start going across. And start working my way up, okay? Maybe I could add a little bit more whiter blue if I want. Maybe I could stir some of that in some more lighter white and blue. Well, you know, it's a good color. You know, whatever. Oh, that's too much blue in my brush. It's okay. I'm gonna go a little bit up. I'm gonna go up to, not about, about, I don't know, a third of the way up. A little before I get to halfway up my canvas, somewhere in here, I'll start mixing some darker colors. But maybe I want a little bit more blue in here. I like it to be kind of a pretty flat color, so I kind of want to take some of these streaks away, but if you get them, it's fine. This painting's a little more like flat, you know? There's not as many bright, big brush strokes and stuff until you get to the trees, really, but something like that, okay? We kind of got our light gray blue. Let's add a little bit more black, a little bit more blue. I think we need more blue, too. Alright, there we go. A little bit, next little shade darker there. Now I'm going to take this right here, this right here, and let's just brush that down into our light color up into our dark color. Kind of back and forth till we get a nice mix. And here we go, it's starting to blend pretty good. So I'm just going to keep taking a little bit more black at a time, a little bit more blue at a time. Going to get a much darker, deeper grayish blue here. Just stir it all. I need more paint. I'm gonna need lots of paint because you're gonna cover your whole canvas here. Lots more blue. There we go. And I'll take this above the halfway point and somewhere up here in the top quadrant there, top quarter of the canvas, I'll go even darker. Okay. Get all that paint off my brush. Now I'm going to take my dry brush, just go back and just start blending it in, okay? Yeah, baby. Lots of brushing here, just back and forth. Just brush it out, you know, just brush it out. All right, let's take more blue, more black. And let's pull this in here and make a nice dark blue. Deep dark blue. Somewhere about there. That's probably about as dark as you want to go. You could continue to go darker a little bit, but I wouldn't go too much darker than that because you don't want everything to disappear up in the sky. When you start putting some of these, the trees are going to be pretty dark. You know, there's dark greens and black. The trees are going to be black. And you do want to be able to see them in here. If it's super dark, they might just fade away. Might not be able to see them super clear. Let's just go back and forth here and blend that in. let's take this last little bit and cover all of our canvas. There we go. Got these white spots covered. Fill everything in. There we go. How's everybody doing today? Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh. Hello, TikTok. How are you? Okay, there we go. We've kind of got our nice light to dark gray there. Pretty good. We can paint our side edges and our top edge and keep moving. What's going on, everybody? Anybody out there? How's your day? How's your week? Your month? Your year? How's it going? Did you all get a good April Fool's joke in? Because I didn't even notice it was April Fool's until like after April Fool's. I was like, oh yeah. No, really April Fool's this year. I think it's kind of it's a pretty dumb idea, really. Definitely a very dad joke kind of day, you know? April Fool's, like... We're like, oh, April Fools, get it? And no one, I just feel like no one cares anymore. Everyone's like, I don't have anything left to give to April Fool's Day. More concerned about the world ending, you know, which is understandable. You know, we got our background done. Let's take some shots. Let's do our trivia question and blow dry. And then we'll move on, okay? And then we'll just move on. Okay, boom. Background done. Check. Let's take ourselves a shot. Oh, you know, I think maybe that's where we should be. Ooh, that's a little better. Okay, let's take a shot. Let's blow dry, and we'll talk about a trivia question. How you guys doing? Is anybody out there? Anybody alive? Anything going on? You guys doing okay? Well, cheers. Ah. Oh. Time for changing. Okay, let's go ahead and do our trivia question. Today's trivia question is, if you want to win a free painting, today's trivia question is, why is 6 afraid of 7? Is it A, because 7 beat the shit out of 6 a year ago? Is it B, cyberbullying? Is it C, 7 is off his medication again? Is it D, I'm confused, like the numbers, they're scared of each other? Is it E, I don't know, I haven't talked to 6 in like forever. Is it F, 6 is just a coward? Is it G, 6 just gets weird vibes from 7? Or is it H, what a dumb trivia question. Oh, hey Shannon, you're doing okay, that's good. I mean, that's okay, I guess. But at least you're not doing terrible, you know. Yeah, I've had a pretty busy week. Last week, I think I got like a sinus infection, and I don't know. I think I still have got pretty bad allergies right now. I don't know. I've been, you know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I pet my cat that I'm allergic to. He lays on my face. I don't know what's the deal is, you know? Just that time of the year, I guess. Hey, Shannon, you want another cat? Philip's a good cat. But yeah, I don't know. I've been like last week I was feeling kind of sick. I took a bunch of, like, you know, cold medicine, and, you know, I felt a little better, but I was kind of groggy. I had, like, this... And then I think I was coughing so much Wednesday and Thursday that I, like, lost my voice. It's just been a mess, okay? All right. Okay, let's keep going here. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw in our little house here, okay? Oh, I didn't get chalk, did I? Oh, you need chalk, everybody. Forgot to mention chalk. You're gonna go G. Okay, we got a guess for G, which was just getting bad vibes, I think. Is that it? Yeah, gets weird vibes. Okay. We got one guess for G. All right, let's take our chalk here, and I think what we're going to do is you're going to kind of make right down the middle of the canvas, okay? Now you can measure. There's a couple ways to find this. You could draw a line from here to here, and that middle line is going to be down the middle. If you line your canvas up in the middle of your easel, you can kind of find it that way. But I'm just going to go ahead and say, okay, this is about the middle, okay? Hey, about the middle. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. Now, we want our house to go up a little less than halfway up, so somewhere in here, it's going to be about the top. Right? So far, so good. Okay, now I want to make myself a nice angle here, and I want this to go out, and I want to leave myself a decent amount of space. Good hands width there. It's going to be something like that, right? So what you can do is you can start with this point, you know, and then you can maybe find your next point right here. Connect those dots, right? And then what you want to do is you want to find this space again here, and make a little mark where that is, okay? About there. Yeah. And then you want to find the same height. Rant. Excuse me, rant. And yeah, something like that. Let's connect that dot and see if that's looking even. Do that, you know, over and over till you kind of get it right, but it doesn't quite look right to me. Let me look at it here. First of all, let's erase this weird line. And that. You know, it's not too bad. Philip, what are you doing? Philip? Okay, back there, and let's just bring these lines down. Bring them all the way down the bottom. Alright, now what's wrong with that? You know, it's pretty, it's fine. It's fine, I guess. What's up, Berserker? How you been, man? Is that Philip? What are you doing? Philip? Okay. Hey, Philip. Okay. Berserker, shot. Let's take a shot for you. Okay. Man. Okay. Dreamer. So a lot of this is just kind of about measuring these out, make sure they're at the same points, it's equal from the middle there, equal from the bottom, and just kind of connect the dots. Fill up. Okay, so there we go, we got that. Oh, let's add our shot to our shot counter. Better add a shot to the shot counter. Okay. Check. Done. I'm going to bring these lines pretty much just straight over. If you want to angle them down just barely, you could, but bring these pretty much straight over. I'm going to try to just ever so slightly angle them down. Pretty much straight. There we go. Alright, let's do one right here. Okay. Okay. Now let's go down here, down towards the bottom here. Let's make another little line like so. And then from there at the very, very bottom, we're going to go like this, and we're going to make a little angled line here. Try to mirror, or, you know, parallel to that line. Philip, please. Fill up. What do you want? Brant, come here. Wait, look at Philip. What's he doing? Come here. Brant. Philip. Philip. Okay, alright. Okay. Yes, I know. I see you. Okay. Okay, let's put ourselves a little rectangle in here. It's going to be a window, okay? So let's go right here. Let's just give myself... You know what I like to do is I kind of like to go... If here's the center of that point, I kind of go one finger there. And then if here's the line for the side, I kind of go one finger there. Try to keep it even. But, you know, that's probably a little big. Let's move it in a little bit. Here when you're not. Let's go about this far in. Try to keep it about equal from each side there. About like that, right? Okay, we'll make ourselves a little rectangular. A little rectangular space.
Time is the ocean, it's constantly rolling.
Oh shit.
It will continue for better or
There we go.
try as you might, well, you can't stop the tide. Ebb and the flow, there is day.
Let me just make sure it's straight here. I guess it doesn't even matter, because I'm going to go ahead and kind of like tape this off later after I painted it anyway, so who cares, you know? Who cares? Let's take one more shot, okay? Hey, let's take one more shot. And you know what? I want to move it down, too. Let's put it down, like, maybe here. Let's move the whole thing down. There, that's a little bit better. Okay, something like that. Now again, you know what? We're gonna paint over this, and then we'll tape it off and make a perfect little rectangle there later. So it doesn't really matter that much. Hey, okay, thanks for coming in, Berserker. Love you too, buddy. Hey, let's take that other shot, though. Most thing is a kitchen sink. Philip, come on, dude. You're messing everything up. Philip! What? What do you want? Come here. Come here. Come here. Philip. Okay. Pat, 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 pat. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, you done? Sorry you guys had to see that. My cat. Sorry you had to see that. Philip? Seriously, dude. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna ignore Philip. Okay, I'm gonna keep painting. Alright. Okay, one more thing before we move on. Let's draw in our trees, okay? Got 3 trees here. So let's go ahead and start with this one that's going to be just to the left of this point. Okay, so let's make a little line right here. Kind of a big old tree up here, right? Okay, then we have another one that's kind of over here. Really, actually, the way I should really start is just by drawing these big ovals, really. Let's draw these big old ovals. Kind of like big, I don't know what is it, not lollipops or maybe cotton candies, what I'm thinking of. Something like that. And we got this one over here. This one goes up, kind of comes, this is a big one. Fill up. Okay, there we go. Well, it's a pretty good start there, okay? Corn dogs. Yes, thank you. Hey, by the way, trivia question one more time before we start painting this. Philip, seriously. Trivia question today is, why is 6 afraid of 7? Is it A, because 7 beat the shit out of 6 a year ago? Is it B, cyberbullying? C, 7 is off his medication again? Is it D, I'm confused, like the numbers, they're scared of each other? Is it E, I don't know, I haven't talked to 6 in like forever? Is it F, 6 is just a coward? Or is it G, 6 just gets weird vibes from 7? Or is it H, what a dumb trivia question, okay? Trivia question for today. Give it a guess if you want a free painting. Okay, I'm dying. Alright. Alright, let's start painting. Now, here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do, okay? Tuesday. Alright, let's take some tape here, okay, everybody? Let's take some tape. Let's tape some stuff off. Alright, let's start right here. Let's just do a nice, straight edge right there. Now, make sure when you put this on, kind of scratch that edge there. All the way down the bottom. I'll take that around. Boom. Okay, let's do another edge for, you know, the top part here. top corner here. Let's do one here. Again, I'm going to scratch it down. Scratch it down, okay? Don't tell me. You know, let's do, you know, another one. Let's do another one here. I don't know. Something like that, I guess. Okay. Maybe like, I guess it could be like this. Maybe I'll go a little higher than I had it drawn. Okay, that's wet paint. Whoopsie doodles. That's a little whoopsie doodle. Okay, Demi Daniel. Okay. You know, he is a danger to himself and those around him. I hope he gets the help he needs too, but you know, maybe that's part of the problem. This is one of those questions that's just been asked since the beginning of time. What's Seven's problem, you know? Okay, so that's pretty good, you know, we'll just do that. Okay, let's just start there. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a new plate, and let's just get just black and white. This is going to be a gray house. Okay, white and black. Now, it's not a super light gray, really. This is kind of a dark painting, okay? A lot of the colors are very dark, okay? This is a kind of a spooky painting, okay? I kind of, you know, here's the story behind this painting is, this is a house across the street from me. And something about it at night, every time I look at it, maybe I just stared at it too much, I guess. When I'm outside, like, I don't know, smoking cigarettes or something. I was always looking at this house, and there's something about the way there's only one window here, and there's not a window on the other side. It's very weird. The light's always on. I don't know. It's a very strange. I don't know what it is. It's just something about it. Okay. All right. Let's mix up a gray, black, and white. And that's probably a little too dark. Probably need to get more white. That's a good start. Maybe is it too dark? That's not too dark. Okay. There we go. We'll start filling this sucker in, okay? There she goes. There she goes again. Racing through my brain or something. Now go all the way to this. Now again, we're going to tape this off. We're going to repaint this window in later. Don't stress too much about the window. Again, it's going to look weird till the end when we paint it in, okay? So don't worry about it, all right? What's been going on lately? I don't know. Been, you know, typical, working a lot, whatever. I don't know. Oh, there's a huge tornado that went through. Weather's been crazy. Huge tornado went through Little Rock and destroyed a bunch. You know what's weird is that everyone's like, Little Rock, check in! And it's like, I think they're busy. I don't know. It's weird that, like, they're just going to this catastrophe and everyone's like, hey, I need to know if you're okay. It's like, I think they're... Maybe this isn't about you. It's about them. I don't know. Little Rock, check in, check in! Why don't you text people you know in Little Rock? And I don't think it's up... Right now is not the time to demand things from people who just got their city destroyed by a tornado. You know? It's very odd to me. But, you know, everything's a little odd to me. I don't know. I don't really get most of things. So maybe I'm just wrong. Hey, look at that. We got our building in there. We got our little house. Got the gray parts in. Look at us. Wow. That's awesome. Maybe I want to add, you know, some darker grays in there like it's got siding or something, you know? Maybe I'd take a little bit more black. Oh, you know what else? I was on Facebook and, I don't know, at this point, people add me and I just, if it looks like a real person, I'm like, whatever, sure. And I just add them, you know? Alright, I'm going to take a little bit, now, I don't want too much paint on my brush, but I could take maybe a little bit of darker gray color here. And this kind of adds, maybe if I just lightly, very lightly brush this, maybe it looks like, ooh, it kind of looks like a little run-down house now, which is kind of cool. Now we could take this, yeah, and there we go, and that kind of looks like siding or something, you know? I'm feeling a little better. That's what I was saying is I feel a little better, but you know, still kind of got a little allergy. My throat's still a little dry. You know, my voice sounds sexy as fuck though, obviously. But you know, I'm feeling a little better. Ooh, shit, that was too much. Okay, maybe I'll try to. Let's get that out of there. Okay, let's take that away. Okay. So anyway, but yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. People add me on Facebook, and I just kind of accepted. I don't really care anymore. I don't care anymore. But some guy added me, and I'm like, okay, sure. And then next thing I know is like story is just like, boom, all these drugs, and it's like. He's just openly selling drugs on Facebook, on his story on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, okay, alright. A little odd. Interesting choice, I guess. Okay, let's take some more black in here and mix ourselves up a little darker gray now. Oh, a much darker. It doesn't need to be black. Shouldn't be black, but should be a very dark gray. Darker than the gray you just used. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and fill this in. Now, when we get down to this line, we haven't taped that off. If you want, you could let this blow dry. You could blow dry this. Put a piece of tape there to make it nice and straight. I don't know. I'm gonna wing it. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember. Okay, I think that's about where that was. The smart thing to do would be dry this and put more tape on and make a nice, perfect, beautiful edge that's nice and straight. Corners there. Thank you for asking though, Sheldon. I appreciate that. It's nice to see someone cares. So I'm gonna add this in. No one cares about me. Just kidding. I mean, I think people care about me. I'm not trying to be a little drama queen, okay? Alright, let's fill that in again. I'm going through this quick. If you want to take more time, pause the video. If you're painting this later at home, you can pause, blow dry, add some tape, take these spots off, and it'll be a little better looking, okay? Okay, let's take some tape off and see. Well, much better it looks. Oh, ho-ho. Pretty cool. Okay, tape, piece of tape number 2. Whoa. Whoa. Crazy. Oh, oh. Kaboom. Kaboom. Okay, and kaboom. Okay, so there we go. We've got, that, okay. We're not done though, you know, not quite done. I want to paint a little piece right here now. It looks so nice with that tape, right? Well, we're gonna... shit, maybe I should have left that tape on for a minute. You know, it's fine, it's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. With farmer, we held hands and prayed for rain. Here's what we're gonna do. Here we go. Let's just do one right here. Give us a little skinny little piece there. We're gonna make a little tiny little sliver of this dark color right there. Shit. Okay, let's take our medium, our small flat brush, okay? That would be the smart thing to do. Let's do the smart thing real quick. Switch to your smaller brush now. Small flat brush here. And here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm just going to try to go straight here as I can. All the way down to that edge and stop. Bam on Show Creek. And... okay, there we go. That's good. Okay, there we go. Let's see. More things we can do to make it a little bit more detailed. If we want to make it a little more detailed, we could take this and we could take, you know, a different shade of gray here. And we can start adding some little shingles. Okay, that might be a little too dark, but maybe I can kind of do these little, short, little, tiny little, just pulling my brush straight, just making these little brush strokes here with the lighter color, kind of give it Maybe there's shingles, give it a little bit different colors in there, and that's probably a little too much in some of these areas. Let's go back to some of those dark colors, and maybe we kind of paint over some of that if you want a little overboard like I did there. So typical is what I do. I go overboard. Typical Joel. Maybe a couple of those. By me, July knocked me off my ass. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. Maybe leave Little Rock people alone right now. They just got their city destroyed. Like, Little Rock respond, check in. I don't know, maybe it's not... You know, you check in with them. That's what I don't know. I don't really understand that whole thing. Like, it's like people are like, Little Rock, check in. It's like, they're fucking busy. I don't... You check in. Don't you say, hey, I'm here for you if you need anything. Person that I know from Little Rock, you know? I just think so much of that stuff is not even like people really are like care about the people down there. They just like want everyone else on Facebook to see that they're saying that I care, you know? It's like you're like demanding something of people who just went through a hardship, you know? Like just, you know, you check in with people that you know in Little Rock. I don't get that. Cheers! I also don't get openly selling drugs on Facebook like that other guy. I mean, I knew he's a weird person. I'm going to add him. His name is like Tygex Badabada, some crazy made up name, you know? But I'm like, I don't care, you know? Whatever. Somebody, I don't know, adds me on Facebook. I don't really. It's like, what? I don't know half the people on my Facebook. Whatever. I'm sure they're all great. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure some of them aren't great, but whatever. I mean, they're just people. People, when they want to watch my painting stream, I don't know. Okay. Let's do trivia question. Talk about some stuff. It's also, you know... Oh, I didn't write down the national days today. Let's just look it up real quick. Today is National... Oh my God, there's so many. Today's National Go for Broke Day. It's National Child Help. Child Help National Day of Hope. National Nebraska Day. National Passover Begins Day. National Gold Star Spouses Day. National Caramel Day. National Read a Roadmap Day. National Raisin and Spice Bar Day. National First Contact Day. National Deep Dish Pizza Day. National Flash Drive Day. And National Walking Day. I'm not kidding. That's what, 13 different things or something? I think I was trying to count there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 things? It's crazy. It's too many things. Takes all the importance away from all these things. What's National First Contact Day? I'm going to click on it. First Contact Day commemorates a fictional date in the future when an alien species visits Earth and makes... What? It makes first contact with Earthlings. I'm not fucking making this up. National First Contact Day commemorates a fictional date in the future. How stupid is that? Man, these national days are so fucking dumb. National Flash Drive Day? You know, I'll pull our flash drives out and give them a kiss and be like, oh, flash drive, I love you. What? What's a Raisin and Spice Bar? National Read a Roadmap. Read a roadmap, huh? Here's a guy who can't read a roadmap. I looked at these before, and this was the funniest picture I saw. This guy, he's not just like confused, he's like... Something just surprised him so bad that he's like... No idea. He's like losing his mind right now. Like, this is the most mind-blowing thing he's ever been through. Anyway, let's see what else. National Caramel Day. I do love caramel. Gold Star Spouse Day? don't know if that's gotta be some of the military and maybe widows or something. I don't know. Passover begins. Passover begins today? Okay. Nebraska. Okay. Oh, National Day of Hope. Child Help. That's a good one. There's one good one in all of these. There's one, I guess two. Gold Star Spouse, maybe. National Walking Day. Just walking. And then National Go for Broke Day. What the fuck's that even mean? Just go for broke. Just go for it. National... Well, I was going to go to work, but it's National Go for Broke Day. I guess I'll just risk everything today, because it's that day. Ooh, deep dish pizza is good, though. So, anyway, you know, let's draw in our trees. Oh, you know, when you got to keep drawing. Actually, we can't get our trees in yet. So, let's go ahead and put our trees in here. Wow, that was supposed to be a straight line. That's how bad I am. Okay, there we go. Let's continue this line and this line. Okay, so we have our corn dogs in the sky, and we're gonna make our corn dogs into trees. Okay, here's what we want to do. The reason we draw these circles, everything is gonna end at these little, in this oval. Okay, we're not gonna totally fill in every line. In fact, that's kind of what makes it look cool. Is there's spots that are empty, but it all stops at this shape, right? So, let's start here. Let's bring these lines all the way up pretty close to the top, and then we're going to draw a little branches coming out, like that. At the top, you can have two kind of right there going out. What's this look like? Is that like a uterus or something? Doesn't that look like something, or is that a little... Sorry, that's where my mind went. Sorry about that. That's where my mind went. Well, let's have some little branches coming off there. Maybe let's go like this. Let's go like, oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Now, all of these branches are going to stop within that circle. You're not going to go outside that circle. All right? You can leave some big gaps in some areas, too. And you can have some little short ones also. They're maybe kind of more facing forward. Like that. So maybe they don't stick out as far. Like this one, you're kind of imagining it's coming a little more straight at me. Yeah, right? Looks like a birth control. Oh, well, now it does. But I guess now it doesn't. But it did. Alright, and these are going to kind of all go go out and then straight over, basically. Then we'll have some little branchy branches coming off of there. Alright. Maybe a couple areas where I'll have two on one side, like that, like so. Right? Maybe we have a little short one there, and then we have another big one there. Oh, here we go. And so on and so forth. And so on and so forth. Hey, Little Rock, check in. You guys see how I asked Little Rock to check in? That's because I care. I care. I'm a nice person. Did I check in with my friend Little Rock? No. I asked them to check in with me, so I'm a good person. Guys, check in. Are you okay? God, no one's checking in with me. Like, imagine your town just got destroyed by a tornado, right? Like, people are dead. Houses are gone. Whole cul-de-sacs are just destroyed. And you're like, oh, fuck, I gotta check in with everyone I know that doesn't live here. Or even people that do, I gotta check in with everybody I know real quick, because that's more important than what's going on here. Okay, let's do this one. Same kind of thing. Kaboom, kaboom. There's our little birth control thingy. Birth control shape. We're going to start with birth control. Alright. Oh. Let's take a shot. Oh, you know what else I've been doing? I don't know, one morning I was just bored and I downloaded these AI, like selfie things. The one I got was called Lenza. Cheers. Ugh. Yeah, so I've seen all these, selfie, AI selfie things, right? And so I got one. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do some selfies and get some cool pictures of myself, so you gotta take some pictures or use existing pictures, So I put a bunch of pictures in, And so I got a ton of them. So I'm just going to start putting up a selfie maybe one a week, right? So I did all my selfies and I put them into my AI art generator to do a little AI art selfie thing. And this is one that came up. There's a good one. Yeah. By the way. So that's pretty good. Pretty accurate. That was the selfie, one of the selfies it came up with. Yeah. And I gotta say, it makes you look a lot better than you really look, you know? I mean, I look pretty good there. So I'll be putting those out, you know, every week. I got a selfie I can put up. Well, if you're watching on TikTok, you're not seeing really any of this. If you want to go to my Twitch page, you could see more. Okay, keep going with these fucking tree branches. Here we go, okay. Hey, look, here's some fucking tree branches. Wow, holy shit, it's tree branches. This just takes forever. Yeah, let's leave a gap right there, just why not? You know, who cares, you know? Who cares, you know? It's like, what does even matter? The trees are the best part, though. Like, once we paint these in, well, that and the light in the house. That's the other cool part. You said, Shannon says, I don't think so. What are you talking? You don't think so? What? You don't think this is the trees are the best part of the painting? Why would you say that? Okay, let's take a line here. And, so yeah, again, I think this is pretty good. I mean, I look pretty good there. I think it's pretty good. Oh, and then also, by the way, this is a monkey with a banana on his head. Okay. Okay. I'm dying. Okay. All right, here's our corn dog. Let's really decide on our shape here. Let's get it just right. Let's get this. This one's going to be a little in front of our house. That's cool. So that's cool. This is probably our biggest one. Hey, start with that birth control, okay? Always start with the birth control. This lady came to our door a little bit earlier today, and she's like, I'm just letting everybody know that they're going to demolish this part of they're building onto our little, whatever, neighborhood. And they're knocking down these trees. I guess they're building another apartment complex, right? Story of all of our lives. And Lacey was like, oh, it's just crazy. It's like capitalism. And I'm like, I think it's just overpopulation. Like, I mean, I'm not saying capitalism has something to do with it, but it's like, I think it's just like, she's like, well, what are we supposed to do about that? And I'm like, I don't know. Just more people every day. Like, what are you supposed to do? It's a great question, but, you know, it's like Bill Burr always talks about that. He's like, no politicians talking about this. And it's like, yeah, because what's the answer? It's like, the answer is, what are you going to do? That's why I don't understand, like, I don't know. I get that it's like murder and abortion. Okay, you know, I shouldn't get into abortion, I guess, but I'm just kind of like, what are we supposed to do here? Don't you think, like, controlling the amount of people and what do you think if you have a kid is like the one thing you should probably, you know, be for sure about? I don't know. I don't think you should leave that to chance myself, but it's also a big overpopulation problem. What are we going to do? There's just too many people. I don't know. So anyway, I just feel like it's one of those things that I'm like, why do we argue about this? Just, you know, I'm going to take a shot for getting into that. Sorry. It's not what I'm here. I'm not here to talk about abortion. Maybe I'll make a joke about abortion or something, but I shouldn't say or talk seriously about that. They don't have a good abortion joke, so I'm just gonna shut up, okay? Ugh. My voice, it hurts. Let's see what else. Everybody go see the Mario movie? Stupid. Mario movie. He's taking everything. What are they gonna reboot next? Let's just reboot. Not even a reboot, we just make a movie. I don't know. You don't get. There's some other movie that was like. Okay, I know what it is. It's. Okay, sorry. Let's take our medium flat brush and wash it a little bit. And let's just get black paint. Just straight black paint. Okay? And we're painting our trees, alright? I'm gonna start by just taking black paint here. Let's take black paint and let's trace his. Let's start with our main center line there. Don't worry if it's perfectly straight. Okay, it's a tree. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Okay. It's a friggin' tree. Okay. All right, here we go. As I go down, I want to get a little thicker. Thicker at the bottom. Oh. Now again, I like to keep adding water because I want this to be nice and smooth. If you get the rough texture on the outside of the tree, it's not that much of a big deal, but because trees can be rough, but it's nicer to have it nice and smooth. So, you know, get some water mixed in. Colin, what's up? Colin, you want to see my trivia question today? The trivia question is, why is 6 afraid of 7? Okay, is it A, because 7 beat the shit out of 6 a year ago? Is it B, because of cyberbullying? Is it C, because 7 is off his medication again? Is it D, I'm confused, like the numbers, they're scared of each other? Is it E, I don't know, I haven't talked to 6 in like forever. Is it F, 6 is just a coward? Is it G, 6 just gets weird vibes from 7? Or is it H, what a dumb trivia question, okay? That's a trivia question, Colin. Give it a guess if you want to win a free painting. I know how bad you want a free painting, Colin, so give it a guess. What was I saying? Trees, thicker at the bottom. That's about it, really. Just thicker at the bottom is really the main thing. Okay, we got a guess for F and E, which was F was 6 is just a coward. E is I don't know. I haven't talked to 6 in forever. Okay, good guesses. Oh, that's a monkey with a banana on his head. Okay, and this is a selfie. I did an AI art generator of me with a selfie. So that's my AI art, my AI selfie. Okay. I took a bunch of pictures, put them in an AI art generator, and that's what it came out with. I feel like most people's selfies look better than mine. I guess, I don't know. I'm just not that photogenic. I don't get it. I'm like, I thought I was going to look like a king or something, and I get these photos back, and they're all like that, you know? I think even AI is like, I don't know what to do with this. But I got like 1,000 of them, like 1 billion AI art pictures. So I'll just do one every week. I'll do another AI art selfie picture, okay? Okay, now here's what we're gonna do. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and take my little baby brush. Let's take our little baby brush. And let's get some black paint. And you know, let's take one more shot, okay? Okay, sorry about that. I'm dying of allergies right now. Let's take ourselves a shot, okay? Cheers, everybody. That's shot 8. Okay, baby brush. black paint. And here we go. You know what I like to do here is I like to just get real loose with it. And let's just start going, oh. Oh. You know, just dip your brush in paint every time, blah, blah, blah. And there we go, and away we go. You just barely touch your brush to your canvas and just kind of just sketch it in. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do for a good chunk of time here. This is gonna take for fucking ever, probably, because it's all these little tiny lines. You gotta put them all in. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon, you guys know. You guys get it. Pokemon. But gotta do them all. Gotta paint each one in. And we're gonna go out. Don't go out past your little corn dog oval that we've drawn. This is like a corn dog if a corn dog had like a nervous system. This is a corn dog with a nervous system. That's what this is. And the corn dog, this is imagine a corn dog and you eat it and it's just like screaming in pain, you know. That's what we're painting. That's the world that we're creating right now. It's gonna change to a tree in a little bit, but right now it's a horrible corn dog nightmare where it has a nervous system and it's a self-aware corn dog, you know. Did you ever see that movie Sausage Party? It's about the food. It's made by like Seth Rogen and shit. It's kind of funny because it's like exactly what I always think of. I'm like, wouldn't this be a horrible existence? You're just alive to get eaten, you know? It's kind of exactly what the movie's about. It's like they think they're going to some place when they get bought. Then they just go to somebody's house and get eaten. It's like a horror movie for them, you know? That movie has one of the most graphic scenes I've ever seen in my life. There's like an orgy at the end. And I don't know how they got away with making this. I think I heard like, I was watching something and Seth Rogen was talking about making the movie. And they made this crazy part at the end where they all like kind of like partying. Then it kind of turns into an orgy. And they just fully expected all of it to be like cut. But they didn't cut anything. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, you can do that. They made like minor details. But if you look up the ending scene of, just look up Sausage Party Orgy. And the ending, it's a CGI, it's a 3D, like a Pixar kind of looking movie. But it's, you know, a little more adult because it's made by like Seth Rogen and shit. But at the end, I don't know, the fact that they got away with all that in the movie, like that they were allowed to make that, is baffling. And I don't think people who made it expected it to be in the movie. They were like, oh, okay, you're actually going to let us do this? Anyway, corn dogs with nervous systems, that's what we're painting right now. We're going to turn them into trees later. We're going to go through a metamorphosis, you know, kind of like a little butterfly, right? Right now, it's a caterpillar that's about to be a nice and beautiful tree. It's going to be a beautiful butterfly here in a minute. But right now, it's just a caterpillar, right? And you know what caterpillars do? They live a horrible existence of a life, just like a corn dog with a nervous system. Oh my god, I went to McDonald's the other day. The other night. By the way, if you ever go to McDonald's at night, it's just like, I don't know what happened. I think it's right COVID. But ever since then, they're like, they just make up their own rules and they just bullshit you. Like I pulled up and they're like, so I pull up. And again, it's like 11:30. I'm like leaving work because I work late, you know, and I'm leaving work. I'm like, I'm gonna stop at McDonald's on the way home. I'm starving. I didn't eat much today. I should probably eat something. I don't have much at home. I don't know. I'm making some excuses. I just want to go to McDonald's when I left. Go to McDonald's and I get there and there's not another car in line. There's a car at the window. I see a car at the window, so I know they're open. But there's not another car in line. I pull up and I wait for a second, and the guy comes on. He's like, "Yeah," he goes, "Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, okay?" And I'm like, "Okay, no problem. I'm fine." And I sit there for a minute, or for several minutes, probably a good 5 minutes, or I'd say at least 3 or 4 minutes, you know. And finally another car pulls up behind me. I'm just gonna go ahead and paint all these big parts of the tree in. Let's go ahead and paint this one in too. I got my brush here. Should probably brush starting to get a little blob. Let's scrape it off. Lay it down flat and pull it through. Flip it over, pull it through, keep it nice and flat. So anyway, yeah, I pull up. The guy says, "Yeah, it's gonna." He goes, "Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute, okay?" And I'm like, "All right, sure." I'm in no hurry. I'm like, I just got off work. Just gonna sit here and, you know, look at my phone and kind of unwind from the day. I've been working all day. I'm like, I'm fine to just sit here and zone out. So I sit there for a good 4 or 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, he wasn't kidding about it taking a minute. And eventually, the car was all behind me. I'm still sitting there, and then eventually he comes back on. He goes, "Yeah, we're sorry. We're only doing food for DoorDash and something else, like Postmates or one of those other ones. I don't remember." And I go, "Oh," I was like, okay. I go, "You know, I'd appreciate if you told me that when I pulled up." And he goes, "I didn't know you were there. I go, "No, you told me it's gonna be a minute, and I've been sitting here waiting ever since. And then you come on and tell me that you're not gonna serve me. And I just was saying I would appreciate it if you told me that when I pulled up instead of telling me it's gonna be a minute. I thought I was gonna get food." He's like, "Yeah, honestly, we don't have any food left. We've got like barely any food left, and we're just reserving it for that." And I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "You can't sell me a burger. I have money. I have cash. I will pay you money for this." And he's like, "Oh, sorry, no." And I left, and I was just like, what the fuck? Why is DoorDash more important than human beings at your restaurant? Like, yeah, I don't get that, because it's like, are you making more money? Is the company making more money out? Like, if someone buys a Big Mac on DoorDash, obviously you have to pay more, but that money's going to DoorDash. Is it going? Is McDonald's getting a chunk of that extra money? So are they making more money off of it? Is that why they're reserving it? Or are they just like, we don't want to lose DoorDash because they bring in business? If that's the case, fuck that, you know? That's stupid. I'm a human being. I've come to your restaurant to get food. You can't sell me food? I have to go through DoorDash after a certain time to get food from you? What the F is that about? What the F, you know? Sorry, that made me mad the other day. I mean, it made me mad. I'm just kind of like I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed in McDonald's, you know? I'm just disappointed, you know? Oh man, these allergies, I swear. I'm like all groggy and I don't know. Hey, did you guys see any college basketball? I'll be honest, I think, God, I want to talk about that Caitlin Clark girl. She's so fucking good. It's crazy. She's like fucking Steph Curry or something. She takes wild shots too, which is hilarious. It's like, she'll just be sitting there and she's like fully covered, like triple covered. She'll just be like from like a mile out and it goes in. You're just like, what the fuck? She's so good. It's crazy. But I will say, like, I think women's basketball was more exciting than the men's basketball almost this year. So, you know, go ladies. Go ladies. Go lady sports. Look at you. Caitlin Clark's awesome, though. There's some bullshit, though, where with girls, like WNBA and women's female, where girls have to go through, I think, 4 years. Guys, they used to have to go through at least 2 years. And I think they even took that away, where you can go straight from high school to NBA. But with women's, they don't do that. I don't know why, what the deal is with that. Sounds like bullshit to me. Sounds like some sexist horse shit to me if I ever saw it. But I don't know. Maybe there's a legitimate reason why. I doubt it, though. It's probably some bullshit. But anyway, she's awesome. Oh my god, my contact's messing up. Oh my. So anyway, you know. So anyway, that's that.
Never done it like me, I'm so unique, so why would I ever seek to prove it? Never see me posting up illusions, looking in the mirror when I'm cruising. Falling in line is just amusing, being myself is what I'm choosing. If you wanna see how high I go, then I gotta sweep through all my lows. Never really need new cars, new clothes. Watch when I leap through all my growth. Aight.
Ferg. That was a little thick. That was a little too thick. Okay, we're almost friggin' done with the boring part. One more tree. Here we go. Yeah, boring tree. Here we go. Let's paint more fucking tree branches in. The fun part's the leaves for me. How's everybody doing out there? What's been going on, you know? I'm trying to think. I know I've seen people reviewing the Mario movie, and I'm just... You know, oh, I know what I was gonna say. Watch Hulu, and there's this commercial for, like, this Boston Strangler movie, right? Some movie based on a true story, probably, or I imagine. I don't know. I haven't watched it. But in the trailer, there's always this guy who's like, just give it up. Why even? This is useless. Why even try? Da, da, da. It's always like, why does there always have to be a guy who's like, oh, just give it up. Why are you trying to figure out this insanely important thing that everyone's wondering about? Just give it up. Because there has to be some kind of tension, or, you know, with the plot that there's somebody they're overcoming and proving something to. But in reality, like, do you really think anyone's like, what are you doing? Just give it up, you asshole. And they're like, have some personal vendetta against the person. They're like, what are you doing? Trying to solve this case of who's strangled all these people. It's just like such a movie trope, you know? Like, is it to have that person? It's just like that Nike movie, that Air movie. I just can't understand. And I don't know. I talk to people and they're like, guys I know I work with, and they're like, oh yeah, I want to go see that. And I'm like, why? Why do you want to see this? I'm trying to imagine a more boring movie. Nike executives deciding to make Air Jordans. Like, the coolest thing about it is the Michael Jordan, I guess. But like, other than that, it's like, who gives a shit? That movie... That Air movie, it should just be the whole movie is just a room full of executives like high-five, like CEOs high-fiving each other. Like, what is the point of that? Who cares? And then, like, there's a Tetris movie coming out, and there's a bunch of, oh, it was so crazy when Tetris came out. They made a fucking video game. Holy shit. Not to say there's not interesting stuff to the story, but, like, I just feel like so many things are just running out of ideas. Now, granted, a lot of this stuff is probably more interesting than I know, but, like, the Air one, I'm like, well, who's sitting there going, like, Ben Affleck's whole character seems like, this is crazy, what are you doing? Like, who was that guy who's like, we're a fucking shoe company, we're making a new shoe based on a star athlete, what's the big problem here, you know? But every movie just has to have that person who's like, what do you think you're doing? You'll never succeed. It's like, at making a shoe? We're a shoe. Should we not be trying to make shoes at a shoe company? What is the fucking... Who can't... I just can't understand why anyone finds that interesting. And I feel like people just think, oh, I've always thought Air Jordans were cool. Oh, they're making a movie. Oh, Matt Damon's... Oh, this guy's in it. That guy's in it. I'm excited now. Because it's a movie, and it's like, but it's gonna suck. Who cares? You're gonna walk. You're gonna, at the end of the day, it's a movie you're gonna forget that you saw like 10 years from now. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, I can't remember that movie. That was alright.
They ain't finding my species.
That's exactly what you're gonna say about that movie in like 10 years. You're gonna go, oh yeah, I remember that movie kind of. Oh, it's alright. Oh, it's okay.
Step it up,
Oh, yeah, it's alright.
you the same. What a shame. Add numbers like I'm Dwayne. Think I'm taking those L's.
Oh God, what am I talking about? What am I doing? Sorry, just this part of the painting is just so you're just painting these things in. Takes forever. And it looks cool. I just, you know, I don't know. I haven't been. I didn't get to stream last week because I was sick. I still feel a little sick. I took cold medication and I don't know. I'm kind of out of it today anyway. I don't know. Oh. We're almost done. We're almost done with these fucking tree branches. They're so close.
Meditate on it, I can chill that noise. Take a look around and I'm still that boy. Feel that joy. Make another song when I get ignored. Steady elevating and they get annoyed. On a rocket ship, can't see me soar. See me soar. Strangest thing is I'm the strangest thing here. They thinking they close, but
it ain't as it appears. Playing me, nothing like my peers.
I'm the coolest
Thus far from the things that I've been, I'm gonna be myself.
And nobody else. I'ma be myself.
Hey, look at that. Maybe I'll put little small ones here and there where it's...
Got this one, Elf.
Okay, that's probably fine. We did it! We did all the tree branches. Holy shit, we finally did it. Let's take a shot. Let's blow dry, talk about our trivia question. Then we're gonna do the fun part, putting the greens in, okay? Again, trivia question today is, why is 6 afraid of 7? Is it A, because 7 beat the shit out of 6 a year ago? Is it B, because of cyberbullying? Is it C, 7 is off his meds again? D, I'm confused, like the numbers, they're scared of each other? What? Is it E, I don't know, I haven't talked to 6 in like forever. Is it F, 6 is just a coward? Is it G, 6 just gets weird vibes from 7? Or is it H? This is a really dumb trivia question. That's your trivia question for today. We've got lots of guesses today. But whoever guesses right gets a painting. Might have multiple winners today. Cheers. Oh, feeling not great. Feeling so clogged. I've been so stuffed up lately. Okay. Feeling so clogged up lately with all these allergies. By the way, here's a guy. It's National Read a Roadmap Day. Here's a guy reading a roadmap. Here's a selfie. AI selfie. AI art generated selfie there. Put a bunch of. I feel like most people's selfies look a lot cooler than mine, but that's what AI came up with for me. And this is a monkey with a banana on his head. Okay. Okay, let's move right along here and let's paint. Let's do the fun part. Let's get the trees in. This is my favorite part. Okay, let's take some blue and some yellow. Oh, excuse you, blue. Blue and yellow. Let's take you know, I like to use my excuse me. I like to use my flat brush here. Now maybe my round brush. Maybe I'll use my well. Yeah, I'm gonna use my round brush. Okay. Let's take our medium round brush, not our small round brush, our medium. And let's go ahead and mix in a very bluish green. Blue and yellow, lots of blue though. We're gonna start with our dark greens and then we'll move up to our lighter greens, okay? Is that okay with you guys? Okay, is that okay? Excuse me, is that okay with you? Oh, I'm sorry, is that okay? Sorry, I don't know why I get so defensive when I'm explaining. Here we go. Okay, a nice bluish green, very dark blue green. Now here's what we're gonna do. Pretty much all of these little tufts of foliage of our leaves are kind of in like little straight, kind of horizontal little blocks, right? I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna make a little And, you know, I'm gonna dab. I'm gonna start my dabbing technique. Now, this is gonna be real dark. It's gonna be hard to see on the camera. Very honestly, if I'm being honest with you, this whole part might even be like not even be very visible to you. But the main thing here is when I go up to this edge, I'm gonna stop right. I'm not gonna go past this line. In fact, the point is to kind of set that line with the edge of your tree, with your leaves. It's gonna become more clear when I do my light colors. It's gonna be easier to see on the camera, but for now, just is what it is. We gotta go through and do a dark color again. Just what do you know? More boring shit, you know, where it just takes up time and it's like all underbelly levels kind of here that you had to do, but it may not be the most exciting thing to watch. I don't know. Someone talk to me. Is there something? Someone give me something to talk about. How do you guys feel about, now I'm kind of also putting some through the middle here. Like right here, there's no branch here. I'm just kind of feel like that's kind of an empty space. Let's put something through the middle, okay? Hey, okay? Okay? First layers are always kind of getting the dark colors in anyway, so that's kind of... But I like to make a hard edge right here whenever I get to that line. Now, not to make it purposely just a bigger right there, make a bam, big thick spot, but I do like to stop right there and strict about that because that's kind of what makes these shapes, these trees look cool. So it makes them interesting. And then right here, hey, there's nothing going on there. Let's put a little tuft of, a tuft. What is a tuft? Someone asked me a couple weeks ago, like, why do certain colors need more water? Or why are they not as strong? Like, you need more. Like, it's not a strong color. Like, you need more yellow usually to mix. You know, then that's not just because it's lighter. Okay, it's something to do with how the paint is made. And I told myself I was going to look up and educate myself more on it, and I haven't at all. I still don't know why. But I don't know a lot of that. I barely know just how to paint, you know, something I do. Okay, look, that tree's done. That didn't take too long. That wasn't too bad, right? Alright, let's put a little there. A little there. I feel like this is our corn dog. This is like hair on our corn dog, but it's got like, you know, male pattern baldness, and it's like patchy, you know, kind of like my hair, you know, like I'm going bald bad. And, you know, it's real patchy. There's some spots that are just kind of going. You know, this is all an illusion. I'm going very bald. I just have a very good barber that does a good job of making me not look bald. Kudos to you. Shout out Ollie. Ollie. Oh, God. I'm drunk. Ali. Shout out to him. The Barber Lounge. Amazing barber. He makes me not look so stupid like every other haircut I've ever gotten from anyone else in my life. Makes me look terrible, you know? I've never had a haircut. Every time I go somewhere before that, it's like, I don't know, you like, go get a haircut, I'm like, thanks, it's horrible. And I guess but I'm not ever mad. I'm like, yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you supposed to do with this? You know, it's all a terrible disaster, you know, that I have to live with. And thank you for trying. And then I went there this one time, and, you know, this guy actually gave me a cool haircut. And I'm like, wow, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to express this feeling, because I've never had it before, of, like, having a cool haircut. It doesn't make me look horrible and sad. So anyway, that's kind of what our little trees are like here. They've got a little male pattern baldness. It's kind of splotchy, and it's all kind of horizontal, little bits of you know, leaves here. It's kind of the other generally the other. I'll make this go over a little bit. Generally the other characteristic about these, okay? Okay, here we go. A heart on baby, there's a hunch out in my heart. Okay, we're gonna dab it in. Dab, dab, dabberoo. Dab, dab, dabberoo. Well, these look like kind of like bonsai trees a little bit or something. Maybe that's kind of why they look interesting to me. They're kind of like little horizontal, or what are those trees you see a lot in like pictures, like a safari, like in Africa, kind of. Trees that kind of go up and just go straight out. I don't know what those trees are called, but they look really cool. I like those. Okay, look, we did it. Wow, finally. Jesus Christ, took for fucking ever. You know, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and do this. Let's tape off our little window here. Let's go ahead and switch gears, do something different for a minute. Let's take one more shot. Okay, this is going to be shot 10 for me. Hitting double digits. Double digits here. Cheers. Cheers, Rooney. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Here's what I like to do. I like to take my tape. Oh, it should count my shot. Here's what I like to do. I like to take my tape and go one tape's width from, I guess this is the corner? I don't know. Trying to make it straight, is it? No, it's not straight. Okay. Let me try this again here. Alright, straight. I'd like to line up with the side there, something like that. Is that straight? God. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to get in front of the camera for a minute and look at it straight on, because looking at it from an angle is really hard. Like, to get it straight, I gotta look at it straight on, okay? Okay, here we go. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty straight. Okay. Here we go. Now that's the center there. That's about straight. That's pretty straight. There we go. Now let's put this window kind of right in the middle of this whole section, right? Right here is about where I want to put the middle. Oh God, here comes Philip again. Philip, what are you doing? Hi, Philip. I know, I love you too. Alright. Philip. Hello, Philip. Why do you look at me like that? I don't owe you anything. Yes. Alright, you know, I'm not being fair to you. You're fine. You just came in here, that's all. That's all. I'm just mad about I have expectations that, in my own mind, and I'm projecting that onto my cat, and I need to stop. You're just nudging up against me, it's fine. Philip, I'm very busy right now. Philip. Okay. Yep. Okay, you are a sweet cat. I know. Yeah. You just want pets. We're a little sweetie poo. Okay, let's take our medium flat brush and make sure we give it a nice washing, because we want to paint this window white first, okay? So let's take our brush and really wash it out. Okay, let's get white paint, just plain, clean white paint, okay? Here we go, white paint. Philip, please, Philip.
You just can't tell him how it feels.
Looks like white paint here. I'm gonna just fill this sucker in, okay? We're gonna do a couple layers. So let's start here. There's our first layer of white, okay? First layer of white. What are you doing, Philip? Oh shit, you know what? This tape needs to come down a little. Uh-oh. There we go. Philip, what are you doing? Philip? What are you doing, Phil? Philly cheesesteak. Philly boy. Philly special. Philly Billy. Silly Philly. Philip's head screwdriver. Philip. 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 What are you doing, Philip? Yeah, okay. Alright. We done now? Philip, are you done now? Okay. Yeah, that's it, Philip. That's gonna be it. I'm not gonna make eye contact with you anymore. Okay, alright. Sorry, my cat likes to distract me. Okay, Philip. What'd I tell you? Said we're done. Alright, let's get our medium flat, round brush again. Let's mix more yellow in here together. Oh, now we got a lighter green. Oh. Now here's it. Philip, stop. Dude, stop. Excuse me. Okay, let's take green. And here we go. We're going to put some light greens. Oh, hey, we can actually kind of see some of this now. And what I want to do is just kind of lightly dab. And when you get that dry effect, that's what you want. That's when you start getting some real nice effects on your little leaves there, right? Philip, come on, dude. Will you please? Press real lightly here. Really dab lightly. Try to get as little, like, very... You're kind of using just the texture of your brush. Sometimes it's cool to do things like take a paper towel and crumple it up, or take a sponge. You get a really cool textures. Philip, what do you need? What do you need right now? To leave me alone. Philip, what do you want? You want me to pet you more? What is it? Yes, Philip. Hi. Yes. Okay. Philip. Come on, dude. We quit. You could think too, if your brush is too thick, you know, get some, because really it's that whole dry brush effect. Philip, quit, go on. Philip, go on, go on. I feel bad, but I think he's, honestly, I'm just like, cats are so stupid, I don't think they really understand. He's kind of already looking around like, oh, what's next? Like, I don't think he really knows what's... And I'm usually, but come on, this is like the one time I can't sit here and pet you, dude. Please. Please leave me alone, Philly. Philly. Philip? He tries for so long, too. I'm just like, dude, don't you get it? Do you not understand? Do you not hear me? You understand what I'm saying to you? You not get the vibe that I'm not petting you? Fucking cats. Hey, what's up, Chris? Okay, here we go. Hey, we're getting close to the end of this painting. Put our greens in, and then we gotta do our window, and that's about it. Okay, we'll get some of this in here. Well, I got stick paint on my brush, kind of dab this around. Then let's go ahead and kind of dab it off. And then let's go ahead with our dry brush. Just barely touch it, just get some real rough texture, that dry brush texture. That really makes it look a lot better. Okay, tree 2 down. Next tree. Oh, Philip finally went away. Thank you. Sorry, Philip. I can't pet you 24 hours a day. He's such a little whore for pets. He's just always like me, him right up in my face. He's like me, all over me, and I'm like, dude, leave me alone, man. Like, good God. Look, I'm here. I pet you a lot. You sleep on me. You sit there and lay down on me all the time. How much do you want from me, you know? Like, he's just such a little slut for pets. Like, he just can't get enough. He's like addicted to pets. My cat is just... Frankly, my cat is too much, okay? Frankly, it's manipulative, you know? Frankly... My cat comes up and he just wants to be petted. That's all. He just wants to be petted. But frankly, it's manipulative. Okay, my cat's manipulating me and trying to. he's gaslighting me. Really, I'm tired of my cat gaslighting me. Okay. Cheers. Okay. Let's blow dry our window. We're almost done. Okay. Now we painted that a minute ago. It should be pretty dry. If it's not, you know, maybe take a little bit longer to blow dry it than I did. Well, get that dry. Take some paint. Let's take some white paint again. Let's do a second layer of white. We'll blow dry that again. And then we'll do our yellows in there, and we'll take the tape off, and that'll be about it. There's some other things you can do to this paint to make it a little bit fancier. Layer 2 of white paint. Let's blow dry again. What you guys been up to? You guys gonna go see that Air movie? What are you doing? You making a new shoe? Based on a kid who hasn't even played NBA. You're a shoe company. You make shoes. What's the fucking big deal? Oh, this is crazy. We're gonna make a new we're Nike. We make shoes. What are we gonna make shoes? Dumbest fucking movie premise I've ever heard. Oh, we're a shoe company. What are we doing? What are we gonna make a new shoe? What? Come on, tried and true. We've got our 3 kinds of shoes we make. We'll do that forever. Why would we ever try something new? Hey, I'm all for trying something new, but who? This greatest basketball player of all time? Look, maybe he's the greatest basketball player of all time, but he's just in college right now. Oh my God. I'm gonna make a shoe about an incredible college. Who cares? Still, let's say Michael Jordan created nothing and he made those shoes. He had a sweet shoe you made based on an awesome college athlete who was kind of a bust in the NBA. Who gives a fuck? You made a shoe. What is the risk? What's the risk reward? There's no stakes in that movie. It's just like the whole movie's just gonna be tricking you into thinking there is some kind of drama around making an Air Jordan. Who gives a fuck? Okay. Everybody, you guys need to just calm down right now. Everybody needs to calm down, okay? Let's take our same medium flat brush. We've got the white in. Let's take our medium flat brush, wash it out. We want to get no white at all, just to get some yellow paint on our brush. Stir that water and get just nice, thick, yellow paint, okay? Now, I'm imagining more yellow towards the bottom of my little rectangle here. Imagine the lights up here, just kind of mostly in the middle. There's that. Boom. Take my paper towel, kind of wipe a lot of that paint off, and let's get white. And here we go. Now we're going to start mixing white in here. Lots of thick white paint on my brush. Thick paint. We're going to get real expressive here with our paint. Let's take lots of white paint and let's mix this in. Oh yeah. And as I go a little bit lighter yellow, right? You could blow dry again so that the yellow doesn't mix again and just take white paint. But I'm just going to take plain white paint again and go wham. Some of that thick white paint showing. There we go. Okay, we're ready. Let's reveal. Final reveal. Here's the painting. Oh, yeah. Okay, oh, yeah. There's one, oh, yeah. Here's second, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, next, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And final, oh, yeah. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Look at that creepy house. The house down the street. That's why we call this one the house down the street. It's kind of a creepy one. It's kind of a little scary boy, you know? Okay, let's take our little baby brush here. I'm going to take my deep dark green. I'm going to do that color. You can do whatever color you want. But I'm going to take this super greenish, bluish green and sign my name there. Boom. Paint my bottom edge. You turn on me, constantly. It could be. Paint my bottom edge, trying to get anything on the front of the canvas. Carefully. Take me, yo, like, take me. Take me. I'm gonna try to wing it here. Maybe I'll go a little. Oh. Okay, I winged it. Ooh, covered that up. Now, as of right now, you see these. Is that dry enough? But let's. I'm gonna talk for a minute, and then I'm gonna wipe that all away, and you can kind of see what it looks like officially finished. With all the chalk lines, when the chalk lines come away, it looks a lot cooler. But you know what? Let's talk about our trivia question. So today's trivia, let's take a shot too. Congratulations to us. Let's take some shots. Cheers to everybody who, if you're watched all the way through to the end here, congratulations. You're a true warrior, and you're a queen, and you know, you're whatever, you're so special. Okay. But seriously, you are for even... I barely made it to the end here. Okay. Ugh, cheers. Okay, that was shot 11. Okay, today's trivia question was, why is 6 afraid of 7? Huh? The correct answer was because 7 is off his medication again. Okay? 6 has known 7 obviously forever. They've been right next to each other forever. And 7 is not taking his medication, and it's a little scary to 6. 7 is a little bipolar, okay? And bipolar is not a terrible thing, but when you're on the level of bipolar that he is, like, when he's not on his medication, you don't know who you're getting, okay? And that's what 6 is a little afraid of, okay? Because 7 has, you know, given him weird vibes, and 7, you know, hasn't done any cyberbullying, so that's not right. But you know, it's like, it's understandable. Okay, 7 has medication for a reason. Okay, he's been diagnosed clinically, and it's a serious thing, and he's not taking his medication. Okay, he needs help. I hope 7 gets the help he needs. You know, as was Danny Daniels said in here, which sounds like a porn name, by the way. I'm gonna find that person's name. They said so, and I agree. I mean, that's pretty much the problem. Is where are? Damn, I'm Daniel. Oh, okay. Damn, I'm Daniel. He definitely wins. Who else? Anyone else say C? Oh, okay. No one else said C. Huh. Well, everyone else had great guesses, and hey, I just want everybody to know that don't let your cats gaslight you. Don't let your cats manipulate you and gaslight you into thinking that you're not giving them enough attention when really you are giving them enough attention. And they like to gaslight you into thinking that you know, you're really they're just too needy, right? Like my cat is. So happy National Caramel Day. Okay, I love you guys. Goodbye. Bye.